My name is Jakub Bijak. I'm a professor of statistical demography here at the University of Southampton. I've been working here for the past 11 years. Our experience in research is mostly in the area of population estimation and forecasting, and that includes migration. So in terms of policy engagement, the main organizations that we've worked for, both nationally at the European level and internationally, include the Office for National Statistics here in the UK, likewise the Migration Advisory Committee at the Home Office, and at the more international level, the European Asylum Support Office, and smaller pieces of work for organizations such as Frontex or International Organization for Migration. So the ones related to migration. First, for the Migration Advisory Committee, we carried out a review of migration forecasting models and methods for the different substreams of migration into and out of the United Kingdom. And then a similar project we carried out for the European Asylum Support Office, only with specific focus on asylum migration to Europe and on the methods and models for early warnings and creating some mechanisms for alerting policymakers to possible changes in the migration streams, which have operational consequences for the policy and operational reasons. So following from the work we did for the Migration Advisory Committee and the European Asylum Support Office, we have recently been awarded a 3-year European Horizon 2020 grant for a project called QuantMig, the Quantifying Migration Scenarios for Better Policy, in which we are designing new methodologies for setting up scenarios of future European migration with a very strong policy angle. So in that project we are aiming to include the policymakers from the start through a variety of channels. And that would include bespoke policy events, policy briefs, webinars, and other ways of communicating with the policy makers directly. And we have a very bespoke, dedicated work package aimed specifically at that. So the engagement part is very much a part and parcel of the whole project as we designed it. So my main advice is just do it. And in our case, we've been trying to focus of the famous triangle, quality, quantity, timeliness. We were trying to focus on the quality and timeliness of delivery. And policy needs things to be done well and needs things to be done timely. We didn't engage in too many things at a time, so we were careful not to overcommit. That was quite an important aspect of the way we work with policymakers. For academics, specifically in the UK, my other piece of advice would be don't get too hooked on what is measured in various research assessment frameworks. I mean, impact is much more broader than that, and it's much more fun, actually, if understood more broadly. So my other piece of advice would be to be ready and willing to respond to the requests for advice from the world of policy. At the same time, acknowledging that what we provide as academics is just one bit of the policy process. To borrow a popular phrase, advisors advise and ministers decide, and we need to be mindful of that what we offer in terms of scientific advice is just a tiny piece of the puzzle.